What is going on, guys? How is it going today? My name is Syratube, and we are back with another flipping and money making live stream. Today, working with 813 million GP. Let's see what we can do with it. We're not dressed up today. I was a little bit too lazy to put the flipping outfit on. But anyway, let's get into this video. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this one. It's been a couple of, what has it been? About a week and a half since we've had a stream. So thank you guys for the patience. Let's get into another great money making and flipping session. Of course, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the live chat. I'll be happy to answer them. Anything related to flipping or RuneScape, definitely would love to help you out. Like I said, 813 million GP today. Let's go ahead and flip the dragon darts first. Now, these dragon darts, they've been struggling for quite a while now. Typically, before these prime events have happened, they've actually been sitting at a pretty high price. They were sitting at up maybe like around 3,000, I think, even going to 3,100 at times. And now they're just in the dumps, and they've really struggled since then. So I don't really know why that's the case. I do assume it has something to do with the prime bots, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, let's go ahead and get some other flips going here. We're going to do these sharks next. Now, we will be allocating a lot of our capital towards some high volume stuff today. But that being said, we still will try to get some bigger flips in there, because I know you guys like to see those big margins. So we're going to make sure we get those squared away. Only a 4 GP margin here on the sharks. We're going to hit that, but it is, I was hoping for a little bit more, to be honest. We also have the blood runes, which now they have a limit of, 25,000 every 4 hours, which is absolutely insane. So we're going to go ahead and try to flip a few of those here. And it looks like it has a 3 GP margin, and since the limit is so high now, that's going to work out really well for us. We're going to list that and let it do its thing here today. We also have 768 million GP left to work with. Let's go ahead and try to get some of the bigger stuff moving across here. Maybe we'll do the Bandos chestplate next. It looks like I'm a little bit laggy here today, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what's going on, but definitely having some problems here with the RuneLite client. Not really sure the reasoning for this one. Okay, I do believe RuneLite has crashed. Give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna be taking care of that here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I heard that there was a few problems with the RuneLite client and the flipping utilities plugin. So we're just gonna fix that up really quick. I heard that in my Discord earlier today. So we need to make sure we get that all squared away here. Now, we're going to end the task. Just give me 1 moment, guys, to relaunch this. I guess we'll turn off the Flipping Utilities plugin today, which is a bit of a shame. It's honestly a really great tool to use on the live streams. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Flipping Utilities plugin really quick. Okay, we're going to log back in here. Apologies for the delay on that, guys. I did read about it, but I was using it earlier today, and it didn't crash. So I thought it would be fine for the stream today. But that is actually not the case. So we're going to make sure we get this all squared away here. Don't know why it's having trouble again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna have to avoid using it today, unfortunately. We gotta do the bank pin as well. Of course, how could I forget? That's gonna be such a pain. I'm so used to using it, and now we're not gonna get to use it, which is gonna be quite sad. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these Bandos chest plates and moving across here. Maybe the margins will be a little bit better since the plugin is having some trouble, but I honestly doubt it. So let's go ahead and get 7 of those Bandos chest plates listed. We're also going to turn around and sell the sharks for about 795 GP each. Nice little, 4 GP margin on those, I think is what we were getting. So we'll take that right to the bank here. And RuneLite just wanted to disable itself again. Okay, there we go. And let me get those coins off the screen as well. There we go. Should be all set to go now, guys. I do apologize for that. Now, let's go ahead and get the, let's see, we can do the Manta Rays next. I heard that these were going up like crazy recently. It's actually very surprising that this is the case, considering the price of sharks has not really started a recovery yet. So I don't know why Manta Rays are so high in price. But that being said, they are very, very volatile right now. So we're going to go ahead and flip a few of those here. We still have 620 million GP to work with. Let's go ahead and get those Bandos God Swords listed next. And we'll turn around and sell that, see if we can get a decent margin on it. Wow, really strong margin on these. We're getting over about 60k on those, so we're going to go ahead and list the full limit, which is 8 every 4 hours. We're going to let that do its thing. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream today, be sure to drop a like. It always helps me out a lot, so I really would appreciate it if you are enjoying the content. And of course, if you guys have any questions about what to flip in this, or what I'm flipping in this live stream, be sure to let me know, man. Amulet of Torture we're going to do next. We also have KC Steichen says another one made it to another one, woo, with a nice little excited face. Good to see you, KC, man. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, it seems like we're gonna have a little bit of a slower start to the stream today. We've only got a few people in here today, so we'll let it sit for a little bit longer, try to let people pile in a bit more, and we'll go from there. Now, we have a, what was it, like a 25k margin on the Amulets of Torture. Actually, a little bit more, about 30k, 28k to be exact. So that's actually really solid. We still have 450 mil left to work with. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do the Dragon Hunter Lance next. Now, I love flipping the Dragon Hunter Lance personally. I think it is a really solid flip. So we're going to go ahead and do a few of those. Yeah, recently it's been really low in price. The Dragon Hunter Lance has crashed a lot. I don't exactly know why. I thought with the Prime event that's going on right now, I thought they would go up in price, but that actually wasn't the case. I thought people would be buying these things for Rune Dragon alts, but it doesn't look like that actually happened. So I guess I was a little bit wrong on my prediction for that one. Hold on one sec on my end. Just got to open a few things up over here. But KC, what have you been flipping, man? Hopefully you've had some success recently. Personally, I kind of tried to sell off a couple of my investments that I had. I want to have a little bit more cash on hand to actually flip with, because the past few investments, they honestly haven't gone that well. So yeah, I think we're all good. I don't know why it's so quiet here today, but... Oh, I forgot. We cannot use the RuneLight plugin, so we actually have to go ahead and list everything manually. 18.8... What was it? 824, I think it was. 18.824... And we're going to list that and let it do its thing. We have Adam Hollum. He says, this guy is out here flipping. Absolutely, man. We're out here. We're doing it. You guys know how it is. But thank you for stopping by, Adam. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream so far. And be sure to drop a like if you are. Now we've got some people coming in here. Okay, it took a minute to get everyone piling in. We have It's Mango. He says, hey, Syra, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. You've been supporting the streams a lot recently, so thank you for stopping by. I'm a little bit rusty on the stream today. It's been about a week and a half since I have done a stream, so I do apologize for that. But anyway. Adam is asking, why can't you use the RuneLight plugin? There is currently a little bit of a glitch with the RuneLight plugin. It's not compatible on a lot of computers. I actually tried to use it in the beginning of the stream, but it ended up crashing my RuneLight client. So unfortunately, we will not be able to use that today. But hopefully in the future, I heard from the developer actually in our Discord group that he's looking into it and he hopes to get it fixed by this Friday. Still no purchases on the Lance yet, but we do have the Amulets of Torture buying up here. And unfortunately, no RuneLight plugin today, guys. I love using that plugin, man. It's so useful on the streams because you can just put it up. You can see all the flips that we've done, and unfortunately we can't. Mahogany Planks have a good margin, says Casey. We will check them out here in a minute. Let's actually go ahead and do them now since we're not having a lot of price action on the blood runes here. We'll follow that up with the oak planks as well, I think. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Pretty decent margin on the Mahogany Planks. You are absolutely right, Casey. We're going to go ahead and flip a few of those. Yeah, I think the limit is 13,000 every 4 hours. I do believe that RuneLight is correct on that one. Adam says, oh, is that why my RuneLight keeps lagging out and taking up 99% of my CPU power? It's definitely a possibility, that is for sure. Yeah, I tried to use it because I heard about the issue with the RuneLight plugin and the flipping utilities plugin in RuneLight, but I was using it yesterday and I didn't have any problems with it, so I just thought, hey, maybe my computer can handle it. But as soon as I got on stream, it just completely hit the fan and we couldn't use it. It might be because I am streaming and my computer just can't balance, you know, a really laggy plugin, I guess, just because there's an error. I guess it's just why it won't work. Elder Malls and Blood Shards have a great margin right now. Maybe we'll look into the Blood Shards here, but for now, we're just going to keep doing our thing. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream today, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed and you want to join us. We do a lot of flipping and money making here in Old School RuneScape, so we'd love to have you join the team. We also have a Discord group as well. There's a link in the description if you'd like to go there. Oh, sorry, it's Mango. I read your comment. I just forgot to respond to it. I don't want to flip a scythe because I only have 813 mil, so I don't even know if I can flip a scythe, but that means we put all of our GP into it, and I just really don't want to do that today. I have to ask, are you guys coming from Discord, or did you get a notification on YouTube? Because I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if my content has been getting pushed out as much as it normally does, because I've been having some viewership issues. So if you guys, so it did work on YouTube. Okay, awesome. Because I think the last episode of flipping 10 to 100 mil like did not notify people when I uploaded it. That or my channel is dying. Either or. I guess both are a bad sign. Okay, so it did work on YouTube. I guess I'm just being a little bit impatient. Let's go ahead and do the Ring of Suffering next, maybe? Actually, let's try that Blood Shard. Now, I do want to actually take a stab at that thing. Hopefully the margin check isn't too expensive. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Let's see. I forget how many you can flip every 4 hours. I think it's 8. So we'll do 7 of them. And wow, we sold off those Bandos God Swords. A really great margin on those, actually, guys. Look at that. That's like 500k in profit. I really got spoiled by that RuneLight plugin. The flipping utilities plugin, it just completely changed the flipping game. It's so annoying to go back and list everything now. But we'll do it manually, just for old time's sake. We'll sell these Amulets of Torture for 13,528,000. 995, list it, let it do its thing, guys, and we'll let that sit. It's Mango says, well, anyway, have a good stream. I've got to go. See you later. It's Mango. Thank you for stopping by, man, and I do appreciate your feedback and letting me know that you actually came from YouTube instead of the Discord group. But guys, if you are not in the Discord group, be sure to join us in there. It is basically just a little flipping community that we have. We've been growing it for about, I would say, 3 years here on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in joining that, I post a lot of my own personal flips in there, and I encourage you guys to post your flips in there too. It's just all about growing and getting better at flipping. We also have our own personal flipping list in there as well. So Let's see. We got 342 mil. What should we do with it? That is the question. Let's go ahead and do the Bandos Tacits next. Now, I haven't been flipping a lot recently. I gotta be honest. I took a little bit of a vacation, so that's why I haven't had a stream in quite a couple. What was it like? Wasn't that long? Week and a half. I know I've said that a few times, but we're back. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Leave a like if you are, and let's keep flipping, guys. Still have 155 mil. Let me think. We could do like, I don't want to do anything that's too expensive. Let's try the Armadillo crossbow. I heard this thing was going down a lot in price. Typically, I like to flip high-cost items that are going down a lot in price, because you might be wondering, well, why do you want to flip them if they're going down in price? And that's a good question. I like to flip them when they're going down, because the margins tend to be quite big when items are on strong downward movements. Usually, if there's a lot of volatility, even if it's in the downward direction, you can still make a lot of money just flipping the item. Of course, not always investing in the item is going to make you money if it's crashing, but actively flipping the item at the Grand Exchange if an item is crashing is not always the worst thing in the world. Finnabox says, how much of that cash tag did you make flipping? I think I've made about 1 billion GP flipping in RuneScape. I've spent a little bit here and there. Of course, you got to pay for bonds and things like that. But I think about 1 billion would be correct. It's good to see you, Finnabox. Thanks for stopping by today, man. Now let's go ahead, turn around, and sell these lances for 80 million and 75,000. I think we'll be fine. We'll knock that down a little bit underneath the margin, and we'll let that do its thing. We also got all of these Bandos Tacits really quickly, so it's a little bit concerning. But anyway, it should be fine. We'll list it a little bit under just to cover for it. It's so annoying not using that flipping utilities plugin. I want to use it so badly. We're gonna have to be patient. We're gonna have to wait for the weekend for that. Finnabox says, nice, I've been trying myself, only 200 to 500k a day. Start is there though. Yeah, I mean, keep working on it, dude. If you don't mind me asking, how much GP are you working with? I might be able to help and recommend a few tips and tricks that'll make you a little bit more GP per hour. And if you can do that and implement those tips, you're going to be a lot better off, man. That's what this channel is all about, is teaching you guys how to make money in old school RuneScape, primarily through using the Grand Exchange. So if you guys aren't utilizing the Grand Exchange to make money in old school RuneScape, I highly recommend you try. It is the only moneymaker that scales to your cash stack in old school RuneScape. And again, it is the only moneymaker as well that you can make consistent profits when you are not logged into the game. There's other ones like Kingdom of Miscellanea, but it doesn't scale up, which is a little bit limiting. I just hit my desk, my whole computer shook. Let's see. Let's go ahead and list these Mahogany Planks back. I believe they were selling for 2,190, and that is correct. So we're going to go a little bit under that. 2189 should be fine. We'll list that, let it do its thing here. These Bandos Tacits are selling really fast as well, so happy to see that. Finnabox says, right now my cash stack is around 10 mil. I invested a lot in gear to start bossing to get some starting capital. I mean, hey, that is not a bad amount at all. 10 mil is about where I started with. I think I started with about a little bit less than, or a little bit more than 9 mil, excuse me. I was like 9.3 maybe. Anyway, if you want to see how much I started with, you literally go back to my first video and you'll see my cash stack. It was not very big. Let's see, have 199 mil. What can we do with this? How can we make some money here? Let's do some Dragon Arrows next. After that, we're going to follow that up with the Diamond Dragon Bolts E, which is a personal high volume flip that I liked, or a personal favorite of mine. It's a high volume flip that I like doing. The reason I like doing it is there's a decent amount of demand for them, considering they're used at Vorkath and in a lot of higher end PVM. The Dragon Darts are struggling a little bit. I think we need to adjust the price on that. I'm just going to bump it up like 2 GP and go from there. That should actually work out fairly well. If we still struggle to buy them, I guess we'll just manually check it again if we're having trouble. Let it do its thing. We'll sit for a little bit longer on that stuff. The Blood Shards struggling a little bit here. We should have had at least one by now. So I'm actually going to knock up the listing on that a little bit. And we'll let that do its thing. Also, these lances should be going a lot faster. I don't know why they're struggling so much. We'll knock it down just a little bit. Try to get it off here. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. Drop a like if you are. Let's keep flipping. I'm hoping to make maybe like 1.5 mil here today. It's going to be harder to track the profits as we go along, as the Runelite plugin is not working properly. But anyway, we'll just let it do its thing, you know? Not a ton of movement on the items here. I thought things would be trading a little bit faster, considering it's the tail end of prime time. We're actually a little bit outside of it now, about an hour outside. Hi Sierra, says Sebastian Valenzuela. I hope I said that right. I'm not the best with pronunciations, but it's good to see you, Sebastian. Thank you for stopping by, man. And yeah, we're just sitting back making some money today without the Runelite plugin. It's absolutely brutal out here. That Runelite plugin completely spoiled me, man. I love that thing. But I heard it's getting fixed up, so no issues on that. Drawley says, about 20 mil, what should I flip? I feel like I am in between items to flip. That is a great question, Drawley. That is quite a weird amount to flip with. Not that it's a bad amount at all. It's just like, that's in between sticking to high volume the whole time and trying some armor items, right? So I recommend flipping some items like the Brine Saber and the Sears Ring. Those are going to be those like lower end PVM items that you can start to flip and test your skill set there. Some other good items would be the Dragon Arrows are really nice. We're trying to flip them right now actually. So try those out as well. Maybe you can do some Dragon Bones or some Green Dragon Leather. Really like flipping that stuff too. And that should be at least a decent start. Air Orbs would be really good for you as well. Unpowered Orbs you can do on top of that. Hopefully that's a pretty good start. Yeah, you could flip the Brimstone Ring as well with 20 mil, although it is going to be quite capital intensive, I would think. Flipping like 3 of those is going to be 9 mil, so it'll take like half your cash stack. Typically, you want to spread out your cash stack across 8 items if you can, but that's just my personal opinion. I think that's the best way to do it as far from a like GP per hour and a risk standpoint. You kind of want to spread your GP out as much as possible. These Dragon Hunter Lances are just not performing, but I can't imagine they'll drop any lower than 80 mil. If that is the case, I don't think they've ever been lower than 80 mil in their entire existence. But yes, no Runelite or flipping utilities plugin today, because I think it's down, it's having some problems with the Runelite client and it's crashing, so I know the developer is aware of this and he's working on it, so I'm just looking forward to it, man. I love that plugin so much. It just makes profit tracking super easy, and just seeing how much money you made on a flip makes it super easy, man. Anyway, we bought those Manta Rays for 16.2 million and sold them for 16.3, but it was a little bit over 16.2 we bought them for. It was like 16.21, so technically we only made about 90k on those, which is actually not terrible, but I was hoping for a little bit more, to be quite honest with you. 228 mil. Since we were talking about the air orbs, let's go ahead and flip a few of those, and then maybe we'll move into some more expensive items. I like to flip those Justiciar sets. We haven't flipped those in a couple of streams, so I want to make sure we do a couple of them. Also, we can try the Brimstone Rings as well. We haven't... Oh, really good margin on the air orbs. We'll go ahead and hit that really quick. Didn't they increase the limit on these things? I think it went from 10,000 to 11,000. These Dragon Darts also just not going to perform for us here today. So we're going to turn around and sell them. Looks like we got a fair amount of competition here on our flips today. What did we actually... What was the original margin on these guys? We don't have the flipping utilities plugin, so we can't even go back and look. Not a big deal though. I do believe it was... I think it was 2479. So we'll do 2478. We'll list that, let it do its thing, and hopefully that goes quite well. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream today, be sure to leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. We're always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. We're going to turn around and try to sell a few of these blood shards here. Pretty solid margin on them as well, as long as we can hit it. A little bit shy of 200k. These dragon arrows are going very slowly, so we need to keep a close eye on them. Typically, when I'm flipping with a cash stack of this size, I'm just trying to make sure that we're deploying as much money into the flips as we can. You don't want too much money sitting on the sidelines. Right now, we have a little bit too much, and I'm really hoping, this is kind of my thought process, is I'm really hoping that these lances will sell off, because I don't want to sell them for a loss. It won't be a huge deal if we do, but I'm just really hoping we are able to sell them. We do need to clear up another slot. That way we can make a little bit more money. That should be close to an instant sell. We're also going to cut back on the blood shards as well, considering that we have bought 4 of them already and we've had absolutely none sell, which is actually a little bit of a problem. You don't want to make sure, like when you're flipping an item that is a little bit lower volume, you want to make sure that you can actually go ahead and sell the item again, right? So what I'll do is, if a limit starts buying but will not sell, but it continues to buy, it typically means that the price might be trending downwards, and I'll usually cut my buy offer if that is the case and just try to focus on selling them. KC says, the Discord helped me a ton. I highly suggest giving it a look. Thank you for vouching for it, KC. A lot of people say that they love the Discord group as well. We've also got some great partner groups in there too. So if you want to, explore other flipping channels, you can go ahead and check that out as well. Wyatt says, is there a reason you don't have the plugin on the side? Yes, the flipping utilities plugin is actually having some errors right now. It crashes the RuneLite client if you use it. Not for everyone, but for me personally, it does. I know a couple other people in our Discord group as well, guys. They've been running into the same issue. Trust me, I wish I could have it there, but today that's not going to be the case. Let's do the Armadillo God Swords as well. Then we'll probably move into the Justiciar sets and the Brimstone Rings, I think. Sebastian says the Aram sets. Probably not going to flip any Arams today, although I do believe that the Arams sets are probably really good to flip right now. The Arams items, they crashed a ton, and they just rebounded and went on a huge price recovery. So I think the robe skirts are sitting at around 1.3 mil right now, but they were down to like 1.19, I believe, over the weekend. So they went on a huge price run back upwards, and I'm sure they're quite volatile and easy to flip right now, as well as quite profitable. Man, we are not having any luck with these lances. It is absolutely zero. And these crossbows, they just stopped buying as well. We need to adjust the tortures here. We're not having a lot of selling luck today. We'll do 13, 5, 20. Should be good on those. We'll also turn around and sell these Armadillo crossbows. Guess we're not going to get a good margin on those, or not even that we're going to get a good margin. We're just not going to make a lot of money. Let's see here. 23845 is what we'll end up selling them for. 845k as well. 845k. I guess I messed it up again. There we go. That should sell pretty quick. Since we only bought one of them, I do imagine the price is going upwards, at least slightly. What is wrong with these lances, man? I really want to sell them. We could use a couple extra grand exchange slots here. That's when typically I usually flip on 2 accounts, but since we've been doing the 10 to 100 mil series, I have not been flipping on it as much. Or flipping on 2 accounts, excuse me. Because I'm trying to track the profits on the 10 to 100 mil series. So it's been just 1 account flipping recently. Sebastian says, why are you not wearing a tuxedo today? Honestly, I was going to, and then I was like, no. I just decided not to. I would have, but I worked a little bit late, and then I was just like, let me cook dinner and then stream, because I don't really want to put on a suit. Because I work not with a suit on, and then I put a suit on, and then I stream. It's kind of funny. Next stream, though, we'll have the suit on, I promise. Let's see, 354 million GP. Let's make sure we actually use this to flip something good here. Let's do the Justiciar sets next. It looks like they've actually started a slight price recovery since I last looked at them. I do believe they went down to 46 million GPs. So, wow, really bad margin on those. Typically, when I'm flipping the Justiciar set, which is quite a low volume flip, I'm looking for at least 200k on those. We did get the Armadillo God Swords, though, so I'm going to go ahead and see. Let's see, 9,665,000 is what we're going to sell these for. $9,665. Yeah, I think that's good. Let me just make sure. No, it was 9,6. Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's hard when you don't have the. I'm so used to using that flipping utilities plugin, and now we don't have access to it, and it's completely throwing off my game. I mean, I used to flip without it before it even existed, and of course, but now that I'm used to it, it's just like I don't want to flip with anything else but that plugin. Watch out on the blood shards. I never managed to get that item right. I think we're just going to play it patiently, man. We'll see if we can actually get a nice little offer on those. I'm not really in a rush for them, so just be a little bit of patience, and we should succeed. We do have 354 mil. I really want to use as much of it as possible. That's the problem. Let's try and do. We're going to follow up the Dragon Hunter Lance with the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Can you believe it? Can't succeed on the Lance, goes for the crossbow. Absolutely, what a dummy. What a dummy. Good margin on those crossbows, though. I mean, at least for the recent times. I haven't been able to get a decent margin on the Dragon Hunter stuff in, gosh, it's been like 2 weeks, man. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream today, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping and money-making content to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Let's make some GP today, guys. It's so annoying we don't have that tracker. I know I keep saying it, but man, that plugin spoiled me. Let's do 13,515,000. Completely lost the margin on those tortures. RuneLight's actually saying they're going for less, so I'm hoping that's not actually the case. Excuse me. Anyway, I want to know what you guys have been flipping recently. I know that we have the, what is it, the Amazon, like, Prime Gaming event going on right now, so free membership can be redeemed, a free 7-day membership, I believe it is, from now until early October, I think is when the promo goes. So there's definitely a lot of bots flooding the game right now with supplies. Now, on top of that, we also had a critical moment, I believe it was last week, Mod Weeth leaving the team, leaving RuneScape, been there for 10 years or so, and that means the bot protection right now is very, very low. I mean, he was literally the one that banned all the bots, so I can't even imagine what it's looking like in-game right now. But market's seemingly fine. Just look out for any high-volume items. Will be a little bit spooky. Did you flip Tormented Bracelets already? Maybe some Anguishes? That's a great suggestion, but first, we're going to do your first suggestion, Sebastian. We're going to do the Brimstone Rings. I want to see if these are going for something decent today. I don't even know where Brimstone Rings come from. I believe they come from, like, the Hydra or something. Anyway. We'll do 7 of them, and we'll let that do its thing. We're going to knock the blood shards down just a little bit. And luckily, those tortures are starting to sell off, although we're not making a lot of money on those, unfortunately. And these lances absolutely killing us, guys. We just cannot get one off for a decent price at all. Completely debated into the margin, honestly. I mean, I guess we'll go for like a 10k gain. I mean, I don't even know what to do with those. We did get a crossbow though, so that's a plus. Oh, the Tormented Bracelets and the Anguishes, as well as the Amulets of Torture. All those three are like super similar items now, and they're all great flips. You can also do the Rings of Suffering as well. I like doing those. They're not as good, but sometimes you can get a really good margin on them for whatever reason. We're just going to wait for another slot to clear up, guys. If you have any questions about how to flip, what to flip, or anything to do related to flipping in old school RuneScape, be sure to let me know. I'd love to get those questions answered for you or help you out as best as I can. That's what these live streams are all about. They're all about flipping and money making here in old school RuneScape. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. Be sure to drop a like if you do. Let's make some money here today. Unfortunately, like I said a couple times on this stream, the the flipping utilities plugin for RuneLite is currently like not working. It's not in operation, so we can unfortunately not use the plugin here today. So a little bit sad, but it'll be back soon enough, I am sure. Sebastian says, I started flipping in old school RuneScape thanks to you. Learned a lot so far, about 30 mil made on my first bond. Congratulations, Sebastian. You did all the work yourself. You studied the tips and everything. I was just here providing them. So I'm glad that you learned from me. And thank you for starting to flip in old school RuneScape, making your money that way, and seeing the true power of flipping and how much it can actually make you. It's absolutely insane. And so many people ignore it as a moneymaker, and it completely blows my mind because it is such a powerful moneymaker. Like I said earlier, it is the only moneymaker that scales to how much cash you have in old school RuneScape, and it's also the only moneymaker that can make you tons of money when you're offline. Of course, you have things like Kingdom of Miscellanea, but those things are really not bringing you that much money these days, so flipping is by far the best way. And also, you can do it when you're online as well. Sebastian says, it's amazing because in old school RuneScape, buy limits are crazy. You can price check a lot of things. Yes, you can. And that's what makes it fun, is there's so many items you can flip, so many price checks to be done, so much money to be made, really. And there's nothing better than just hitting a massive margin a couple times and just taking away that profit right off the exchange. Also hitting a nice, satisfying overnight flip as well feels really great. 14 mil so far on these Mahogany Planks. I haven't really been watching these, I gotta be honest. I don't know if we need to adjust them or not, but we will do another quick check on them just to make sure we still have our price listing pretty competitive. Yeah, it did go down a bit, but we should be able to sell off the rest of these. Shouldn't be any issues there. One at a time, RS says, "What up, son? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today." I saw you log on, make some gains, man. And the gains that you've made on your account, the progress so far, top notch, man. Awesome, man. Love to see it. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Super quiet stream today, which is quite nice. It's nice to come back to a quiet stream instead of everyone blowing up my chat. We can just kind of relax, do our own thing, and we can just cross our fingers and hope that the flipping utilities plugin gets fixed soon, man. Some nerd says, "I missed the fad." Good to see you, some nerd. Don't worry, the suit and the tie and everything like that will be back next stream, I promise. Just today, I didn't feel like putting it on. I had to work late, and then I had to cook dinner, and it was like 6:40 by the time I was getting ready to do the stream, and then I was like, I didn't really want to put it on. And then I was like, should I even do the webcam today? It was a tough decision, I gotta be honest. These blood shards, absolutely no price action on those right now. Well, we're going to knock it down even farther, which is a little bit of a shame. We had such a good margin on those to start. Some nerd says, "Awesome, I look forward to that." Good, good, good. We might even, I think we're going to go live on Friday, and then we'll do it at our normal time on Saturday as well, guys. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I want to do a video tomorrow, so we probably won't be live tomorrow. Probably. You know, things change. I just started cooking and almost done. It says one at a time. How are you doing it? Are you doing grapes? Are you doing sharks? Let me know, man. Probably sharks, right? Because you have so many of them. My god, dude. My room is like 1,000,000 degrees right now. Dude, okay. I hate to say it, but we're just gonna dump these lances, man. They don't deserve to be in the exchange anymore. We have to get rid of them. There's just no other way we can tackle this situation right now. Wow. We probably lost a mil on those, or close to. That was like 750k loss. Holy moly, man. These things are just doing so horribly right now. It's actually unbelievable that there's this low in price. Wow, that's shocking, man. I did not expect it to go lower than 80 mil. And here we are looking at it right now. This is RuneScape Grand Exchange history. These things have never been this low in price before. 79.7 mil. You saw it here first, guys. They are going low, man. Now let's do the we'll do the, I guess, Armadillo chestplate. We'll give that a shot next. Losses are part of the game today. Yeah, I guess that's correct, man. That's how I look at it, is when you take a loss on the Grand Exchange, that is just the tax you are. It's like a pay to play, man. Sometimes you lose a little bit of money. That's the Grand Exchange tax right there. We're going to go ahead and list 3 of the Armadillo chest plates. Not a crazy margin on them right now, but should be good enough for us to go ahead and try out. I don't know why every single item in this game is just crumbling to the ground right now, but anyway. So much bad luck here today, dude. A lot of the items are crashing a lot, which stinks, but I think Dragon Warhammers are crashing. We got the Lances crashing. It's been like this, man. We had this like whole entire RuneScape thing like recently with just COVID going on and the player base absolutely exploding in March, and then just like dwindled down to nothing, just crashing the whole market. Then it kind of pumped back up a little bit, and now we are on our second round of crashing. It's just like the economy, man. Literally right now, current times. Anyway, Sabaloco coming in with the vial of water donation, man. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that. It's been a minute since we've got someone who donated some vials of water, so we'll add that to the stack. I don't know how many we have. Let's take a look. 16 million vials of water, guys. We are slowly making our way to that eventual 100 mil goal. Once we get there, that'll be PogChamp, that's for sure. Sebastian says, sorry, the buy limit of vials stinks. Dude, it's not even a problem, man. Don't worry about it. Like, I didn't pay anything for them, so do you think I'm gonna care? No, I appreciate the donation, man. Slowly climbing our way up. Are these blood shards just not gonna work for us today? We're actually gonna cancel those Dragon Hunter crossbows as well. Considering if the lances are going super low, I cannot imagine the Dragon Hunter crossbows are too far behind. What is it? 93585 should be good. We also got those amulets of torture off, so that's really good right there. We'll do the necklace of anguish next. Hopefully we won't take too big of a loss on all of these Zenite items. Wow, really, really strong margin on the anguish. I can't imagine we're gonna hit that. Not today, at least. And these air orbs are struggling as well. We're going to do a quick price adjustment on them. Market's super, super weird right now. Super wonky. Kind of fed some money back to the exchange. That's okay, though. We're going to get it back. 1081 is what we're going to sell these air orbs for. It feels so bad not to have the flipping utilities plugin. Like, I'm so used to looking at it on the side and just being like, that is the price. And it sucks we can't have it. But it'll be back soon enough, and we'll just have to manually talk it out like we used to. Like on all the previous streams, the first 100 live streams we've had. That's why the flipping utilities plugin is just so amazing. It's just made my life a lot easier for, you know, making commentary on these live streams, and it's such a nice tool to see how your flips are doing, you know, what the margins are, helps you remember what the margin is. Just a lot. It's just really great. These blood shards, they're just not performing. We're gonna knock them under, I think we'll do like the 93 million, or not 93 million, 9,390,000. We'll just let them go there for a little bit. World of RS stopping by. He says, hey man, decided to hop on the stream quick before I go to sleep for work. Thanks for stopping by, World. I appreciate that, man. I know it's super, super late for you, so don't hang around too long. I know you need to get some rest. Everything moving super slowly today. We did get a Dragon Hunter crossbow off. World, I hope you're still here. I have to show you something, man. Look at these lances, bro. I've never seen them this low, ever. And I thought you might be excited to see that. 79,755,000 for the lances. Absolutely incredible. Never seen them that low. Grand exchange history is being made. We do have 2 of these Armadyl chest plates. We're going to try to pick up a few more here. Slow markets today. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I always say that. I'm always like, it's slow markets today. Sebastian says, Armadyl chestplate looks like a shield. It kind of does, man. World of RS says, Dragon Hunter crossbow had a different movement. After it went to 92.5 mil, it shot up to 94.5 mil. I'd say lances are at the bottom right now, and it could bounce to 81 to 82 mil very, very soon. Well, I hope so, man, because it worries me when those items are that low priced. Anyway, the Dragon claws. We're doing the dragon claws next. These recently got up to 60 mil, if I'm not mistaken. And I do believe the margins on them recently have been quite nice. So we're going to see if we can get a couple of these buying and selling. This is actually not one these dragon claws, I haven't done them in a while, to be quite honest. We'll get 7 of those listed, and we're going to let them do their thing here today. But thank you guys for stopping by on today's live stream. Be sure to drop a like if you are enjoying it. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. We also have our own personal Discord group. There is a link in the description and below if you want to join that. It's an amazing place to learn how to flip with your cash stack, and honestly, any amount of cash. If you just ask, hey, I'm new to flipping, can some people help me out? I'm trying to find some new items, trying to make more money. People will help you out, and that's what I love so much about my Discord is anytime anyone asks a question, people are always willing to just like help out and give assistance. It doesn't matter how much flipping experience you have. You could be a complete beginner, never done a flip before, or you could be a veteran, and everyone's willing to help out, pitch in. I remember somebody losing 2.5 mil on the D-Claws because he bought it for 62 mil. Rest in peace. Yeah, I think I did see that, actually. Feels bad, man. Yeah, on the margin check, yeah. Which is super uncommon. I've never seen anything like that for the Dragon Claws before. Maybe some other items, but not the Claws. Ragnar seeds, says Sebastian. I think you mean Ranar seeds, but they are probably quite good right now considering there's a lot of volatility going on here in these markets today. We'll check them out. Let me see what these Brimstone Rings were actually going for. I don't remember. 9270 is what we'll sell for. Or 2970, excuse me. A little bit of dyslexia there, guys. Yeah, Ranar. Okay, yeah, we can try out the Ranar seeds. Don't know how well they're going to do, but we'll definitely check them out. And these Armadillo chest plates as well. 37,685,000. List that, let it do its thing here today. Instantly sold. Did I list it correctly? Thank goodness I did. Okay, so that's kind of nice. I made a little bit of money off of those, about 70k. Nothing crazy, but we'll definitely take that. We're going to go ahead and flip the Ranar seeds next as well.
What are you talking about?
Wow, super cheap price on the Ranar seeds. I've never seen anything like this, man. We also got the Dragon Hunter crossbow off here. Now, I actually imagine this might not be right, but we're going to try it. We're going to try to... Oh, I didn't mean to get 3 of them. Thank goodness. I'm only going to buy 1. We're going to see if we can flip a lance really quick. I do imagine if the Dragon Hunter crossbows are starting to go back up in price, then I can't imagine the lance is too far behind. There's 1. Okay, we're going to try to sell this for... a little bit less than 80 million. I wonder if that's gonna work. Now these anguishes are not, they're not buying, so we're gonna turn around and sell the ones that we do have. 13,510,000. Hydra bots on the rise, says World of RS. I can't imagine that's the case, though. That's what I was thinking, but, like, I can't imagine. Because if that was the case, that means every single one of those bots has 95 Slayer and is on task. That can't be the case, right? If anything, I thought the lances were going to rise. That's the thing, is I thought lances were going to go up in price. And the only reason I thought that is because when Prime comes around, I thought that there might be some, what do they call that? Like Rune Dragon bots. I thought there might be some Rune Dragon bots that would demand lances, but I was completely wrong, man. This is the bottom we can't see yet. We're in the middle of the open ocean without a life jacket. That is a good point, World of RS, man. The next day you will say should have bought. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, like, things right now are a little bit too questionable to make it an investment decision. I'm not personally comfortable with it. I don't have a ton of money to work with, so I don't want to invest in anything that I won't be able to easily, like, I don't want to invest in anything I don't have confidence in, you know? We're going to turn around and sell these dragon arrows as well. I do believe these will sell pretty quick if I had to guess. The dragon claws are still buying, so that's a good sign. Why do item prices change so fast like blood shards, says Sebastian. I'm not sure. I do believe if I leave these blood shards in for, you know, an hour or two, they actually will end up selling because they do bounce around a lot in price, those blood shards. But I really don't know why the prices change so fast on them. I'm really not sure. We're actually going to make sure we can offload some of these dragon claws as well. So we're going to turn around and try to sell a few of them. I guess prices just fluctuate a lot because there's a lot of people on the markets. They're moving items around, and we're actually going to cut back on this one Dragon Claw here, just because they're buying a little bit too fast. And I want to make sure we're staying away from that stuff, or any bad situations, I guess. 59935, we're going to let that do its thing there. Peter D says, any investment items you're looking at right now? New follower, but love your videos. I'm in the Discord as well. Peter, we can talk about that here in a minute, but let me say goodbye to World of RS first. He says, see ya, Sira. Good luck with the flips. I posted one today, too. Definitely going to take a look at that. Thank you, World. But anyway, yes, Peter. So, as far as investments go in this current prime bot economy, because right now, if you didn't know, there is a free membership event that Jagex is holding. It's for Prime Gaming. They're teaming up with Amazon, and you can get a free membership if you have Amazon Prime for, I think, 7 days. So this usually causes a lot of bots to flood into the game, and that actually was the case. So unfortunately, investments right now are a little bit skeptical. I do caution everybody looking to make an investment with all these prime bots going on to proceed with caution. I did think the lances were going to go quite a bit up in price, but they're not. So I was wrong on that one for sure. But anyway, yeah, I do caution everyone making an investment. There are a lot of items that are super cheap right now. These lances are looking really, really tasty, but they just might not work out. So I'm hoping I can get this one off too. Like, I can't. Oh wait, that's the same price we bought for, and it sold instantly because I'm stupid. And look, it instantly sold though, so they are coming right back up in price, man. That's crazy. At least we made a little bit of money on that. Can't complain. Do you know when the promo ends? I believe early October. I don't quote me, but for some reason I feel like it's October 2nd it ends. But keep in mind that the bots can persist a week after that. So they can persist until, what, the 9th or so? Yeah, that's extra 7 days. Because if you get it, like, right at the end, you know, you still get it. Just made some good margins on the toxic blowpipes. We'll give them a shot. Why not? I think those Renar seeds might have stopped buying, but we're going to leave that in for now. Pretty decent margin on these blowpipes, actually. I think we're getting about, what is it, 20k on each of them. Very nice. And we're going to turn around and sell these Dragon Claws as well, guys. 59,930,000 is what we're going to do. And we'll let that do its thing here. Thank you guys for watching today. We will be wrapping up the stream here in a minute or so. Just a quick little hour stream today, guys. Which, I mean, I kind of want to go longer, but without the flipping utilities plugin, it's not as like enticing. You know what I mean? It's a little bit harder to keep track of things, but we'll see what we can do though. Hopefully, we'll get that working again. I don't think we're going to be live tomorrow, but I do expect to go live on Friday, guys. Friday and Saturday this week, we will be live again for another flipping and money-making live stream, both of those days, I believe. And on top of that, I think I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, so I don't think we'll do any live streaming tomorrow. I could be wrong, though. You never know with me. Sometimes I just throw up a stream. Peter says, what is going on? My flipping utilities plugin is bugged as well. I think there was an error in some of the code, but I know for a fact that the developer is working on it, and he expects the problem to be fixed by this weekend. So, cheers to that. Thank you for acting quick on that. You get 100k on the Lance, I guess. Yeah, I mean, 100k, we'll walk away with it, you know, like... We lost a fair bit of GP on that, but we got a 100k back, so can't complain too much. And we'll have to leave these blood shards in for a little bit longer as well, guys. Anyway, quick little quiet stream today. But anyway, we will be wrapping up the stream here today, guys. So thank you for stopping by. Like I said, very quiet stream today. First stream back. Been off for about a week and a half, so it feels good to be back, I guess. But thank you guys for watching today. Be sure to join us on our Discord group. There is a link in the description below. We'd love to have you in there. We have a lot of people in there. I think we're over 1,380 members now, if I remember correctly. So be sure to join us on there. There's a lot of good flipping information. We'd love to have you on there. But besides that, when's the next stream? I'll try and tune in. The next live stream will be Friday at like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we'll do the next live stream. But besides that, we'll be live for our normal Saturday live stream as well, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you guys there. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to drop a like if you did enjoy this one, and I'll see you all next time.